is not as charming. To our right is Cedar Island, which is now a national park but was once a military installation, including the Cathcart Tower, one of the 6 Martello defense towers built in Kingston. Currently, we are in Dead Man's Bay, so named for the tragic drowning of 17 workers during the construction of the tower when their boat capsized in heavy swells. This bay is also known for the wrecks of the warships HMS Prince Regent and HMS Wolfe, scuttled in 1817 as part of an agreement with the United States to disarm the Great Lakes of military fleets. They were sunk in these shallow, narrow waters in order to be easily raised should new conflicts arise. Also to our right is Whiskey Island, which local legend has it acquired its name because the British Navy used to deliver drunken sailors here who then had to swim to shore to sober up. Many also think its name derives from the Prohibition era of the 1920s and early 30s, but in actual fact, most of the area's Prohibition activity centered on the main Duck Islands, which are further from shore and more secure.
Oh, God, not Prohibition.
There's a good story there, but we'll get to that later.
Nasty business, that. I'm glad to have departed before such lunacy presided. Perhaps we can now return to the history of Kingston. To continue then, or more precisely, to backtrack, the British took this area from the French in 1758 under the command of Lieutenant Colonel John Bradstreet. He led an army that besieged the 110 French soldiers garrisoned inside Fort Frontenac, located near our departure dock. The attack was a beautifully orchestrated surprise. The French surrendered just 2 days later, a short period by any siege standards. This cut the major communication and supply line between France's eastern holdings at Montreal and Quebec City and her western territories in Ohio and down the Mississippi, effectively destroying France's chances at retaining and establishing a presence in the rich North American interior. The New World trading business, furs and lumber in particular, was hugely profitable. It wasn't plundering in the Spanish sense, which as a business has its limitations in terms of dependent suppliers, or indeed the survival of suppliers, but rather a uniquely negotiated and civil